Okay guys, so last minute strategy, what strategy I'll suggest you is, so the strategy we will divide under 5 headings. So first is your preview. So understand this, preview means before reading a note, any notebook or suppose any copy or any register, any notebook which you are revising. Suppose you have 11 hours or 10 hours to revise. In first 1 hour, what should be your strategy? Just go through those notes once. Suppose I'm having a notebook, 1, 2, 3, like give 10 seconds to 1 page. So that is called preview. There are like this is an MCQ based exam. So some MCQs you can suppose you are not knowing the answer, but you know this is written in my notebook with red color pen. So that preview is very very important. So before reading something, first go through that copy once, like 10 seconds in one page, then go to next. So that is called preview. So this strategy, suppose I can say you are having 10 hours, then you are having a test, or you have assigned, I can say you have assigned suppose 3 days to medicine. So in that first 2 hours, what you are doing, you are just doing the preview. Then left out 70 hours now you can finish, because the point is whenever student they can't finish the subject. Suppose in 3 days you can't finish medicine. Suppose 8 there are so I can say 300 pages. 250 pages you have finished, 50 pages are left, but remember you have already previewed those 50 pages. So that is something that you need to understand. Now it's time to review. Review means give more time to pages, the important thing, and either mug it up or learn it or understand this. Now you should not waste any time. So first is preview followed by review. Is it clear? Suppose I am studying psychiatry. I have assigned 8 hours to give to psychiatry. So first 2 hours, or first 1 hour will be only just I am scrolling pages of my psychiatry notebook. The next 7 hours I will be studying. In next 7 hours I could not finish entire psychiatry. 10 pages are left. Let it be, but I have already previewed those 10 pages. That's more important. Third is always remember this 80 by 20 rule. 80 by 20 rule is simple. 80% of MCQs in exam will come from 20% of topic, and 20% MCQs in exam, this will come from 80% of topic. So those 80% topics are useless topics. So you need to focus on those 20% topics. So most of you are knowing that, like if you are not knowing, ask these topics to your teachers who can tell you about those 80%, those 20% important topic. So that 80 by 20 rule is important. For example, I can say if I talk about cardiology, in cardiology what is important? ECG is important, basics of ECG, MI is important, cardiac tamponade is important, JVP is important, different type of pulse are important, heart sound and murmur, these are important. So these are those 20% topics which always tend to come in exam. And what is that 80% topic which they may not ask? That is like I can say Dressler syndrome. Then I can say they can rarely ask a question on acute pericarditis. They rarely ask an MCQ on rhabdomyoma. These are those less high yield topics. What is more important? More important is those 20% topics. Next is, if you ask me, sir, we could not sleep, what to do? Which sleep is more important? 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours? I'll say 8 hours. Remember always, the more you sleep, the better you perform. More you sleep. So proper sleep cycle is needed. It is a mandatory thing. Many students, they have issues. They are awake whole night. So understand this is a full day exam. You have to be balanced for that entire. You should be energetic for that full day. So for that, try to sleep by 12 o'clock maximum. Wake up early. A proper sleep hygiene is very very important. Okay, suppose if you say, sir, I can't sleep because I am stressed out, there is huge tension. So do one thing, do not sleep one day. Suppose tonight you are not sleeping. Then tomorrow morning also you are not sleeping. Once you are awake for 36 hours, automatically tomorrow evening you will fall asleep. Trust me. Then your sleep cycle will return to normal. Do not take any sedatives or any mood enhancing drug or any memory enhancing drug, which so called many people they consume sedatives, benzodiazepines. Even nowadays people are consuming melatonin, zolpidem, and some are trying to get awake always. They are using modafinil. Do not use these drugs. Suppose if you have taken don't take any anti-anxiety drugs. There is no such anxiety. Just be cool and calm. Tired yourself and get to sleep. Suppose even if you are not sleeping, apply some Jandu balm or Vicks vapor up here. Then you will get to sleep. So take a proper sleep. That sleep is very, very important. Fifth strategy in my list is time is money. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. I will even advise you to do not go to your prayers. No need to go to mandir, masjid, gurudwara or church. God don't want you to come there right now. He want you to study. So remember, God help those who help themselves. So it's not about prayers. If you are doing prayer, that's well and good. Give 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But don't think like just praying is sufficient. Now this is the time where your God want you to study. So do not waste time. Do not waste your time on unnecessary controversial question. Do not waste time here and there talking to your friends. Do not waste time on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Telegram. These are the things which you should understand. So what I will suggest you, follow these 5 points and see the difference in your exam. Trust me. So I will not tell you like study till you are tired or you are burnt off. Just remember, simple goal is study 10 hours a day without your mobile phone. For the next days, whatever days are left, 10 hours daily. That should be your strategy. Before the exam, take a good sleep, take a good meal, and go in exam with the confidence like I can do it. Do not overthink. Do not think of any negative shits. Just think about positive thing. I can do this. I can learn Chinese language. I can learn Russian language. I can learn Ukrainian language. When I can learn these 3 difficult language, I can also get 150 marks in exam easily. So that should be your mantra. Remember always, which subject to skip. Student asked me in exam, which subject to skip? Answer is nothing. You have something called preview. At least preview all of them. So that is from my side. All the best. And remember, this is your show. This is your exam. You have studied enough. You have anxiety, that is common. A mild anxiety, mild stress is needed to enhance the performance. So don't worry. Just keep calm, and you are the future of this country. Bye-bye. All the best. Cut.